Good morning everyone, this is Abhishek Bhattacharjee and welcome to my channel. My channel name is Knowledge Avenue, and all of you who are watching to my channel, I would like to request you, this is an exclusive channel and I have chosen the subject about the unexplored things which people have never thought of. So due to my type of job and you can say my passion, I have to travel different parts of the world, and whatever experience I gather, I would like to share that with the audience, with everyone, whoever can be benefited out of it. Now the first topic for my channel, for the first vlog that I have decided is about a very uncommon country. I will tell you the name later, let it keep it as a suspense. Let me ask you, if I ask about cigar, okay, about tobacco, which country's name comes to your mind first? I am sure everyone, you must have heard about Havana cigar or Cuban cigar. Yes, you got it right. My country of discussion today and the topic is Cuban cigar, and the country that I will discuss about is Cuba. Now why I have chosen Cuba? Let me give you a brief introduction about Cuba. Cuba is a country which is very adjacent to US on the left hand side, and on the right hand side in Atlantic Ocean there is Bermuda. Down in the south there are Caribbean islands. So Cuba is an isolated island of very historic and cultural extravaganza. Now Cuba is a country, you need to know the political influence of Cuba. Politically, Cuba have been ruled by communists for years and years, and even still now, apart from Russia, China, Cuba is the only country who is predominantly ruled by communists. Now according to communism, as they are more into holding up to their tradition, to their heritage, they do not want changes, do not want to progress according to the technology. So they have preserved their heritage, they have preserved their culture. Now once you go to Cuba, once you have ever get a chance, though it is not a very popular holiday destination, it is only for the people who are interested about heritage and culture, they visit Cuba. But Cuba is a country with rich history of culture, medical facilities. Definitely the best part is cigar and Cuban rum. Okay. Now my topic today for this video is about cigar. Why cigar? It's because cigar is considered as good as old wines. Very similar. If old wine matures, it gets its value, it becomes more expensive. Same as cigar, when cigar matures, it becomes more expensive. So to preserve the heritage of the Cuban culture, I would like to tell you how cigar is made, what are the characteristics of a good cigar, cigar leaves, cigars cultivation, its preservation, its storage, and the price. What are the different types of cigar, how the cigar is made, rolled. So that I will tell you with the explanation of the video. For that I would like to request you to please stay tuned until the end of the video, and you will get a lot of information about why Cuban cigar is so expensive and why it's not very popular, not very easily accessible throughout the world. Why it's not very easily accessible throughout the world is the highest consumer of cigar is from US. US is the highest consumer of Cuban cigars, but due to the treaty and the enmity between US and Cuba, Cuban cigars are prohibited to import to US. So nobody can import, can buy cigar and bring it to US legally, though Cuban cigars are most popular in US through illegal trade. Now, if it says illegal trade, that means it cannot be directly imported to US, it has to be shipped to some other country, and from other country it had to go to US. So that's the reason it becomes more expensive. At custom duty of 2 countries are imposed to import cigar in US, and US is the highest consumer, highest user of cigar. Second from US is Japan, then become China, Canada and Africa. India does not come into the count because Indian population or Indian consumers are very limited. It's a very tiny fraction of consumers who consume cigar in India. People are smokers. Smokers, they smoke cigarette but not cigar, and one of the most important factor is the price and the availability. So as it's very expensive, Cuban cigars are very expensive, people prefer to smoke cigarette or local made cigars which are cheaper in quality. And you can tally that same like wine. We have Indian wine, we have old wines, French wines. French wines are more expensive, whereas we have the Indian varieties as well, which are not of that good quality, but yes, it's available and it's cheaper. Same goes to the cigar. Indian cigars are available, it's cheaper but does not have the quality and the character as good as Cuban cigar. Okay, so let's start the discussion by showing how the cigar is made. I do not have a cigar leaf. What I will do, I will like to tell you with an example of how a cigar is made. So let's take this leaf, cigar leaf. Okay, cigar leaf is very similar to this kind of leaf, how it looks like, but bigger in size. It's 1 or 1.5 feet long. Cigar leaf looks like that, and the thickness of the leaf, it's not very hard. Okay, it's thin, it can be rolled. So this is the main vein of the cigar leaf. This is the main vein. After plucking the cigar leaves, the tobacco leaf, not cigar leaf, the tobacco leaf, there are several process of curing and fermenting that. So it is, first it is stitched together, bunch of cigar leaves one after one are stitched together, and it's hung inside the cigar factory under the shade. There are 3 varieties of curing, I will tell you later, but first of all with this leaf let me tell you how it's made. This main vein with a sharp metal or steel cutter, it's like a plate, it's a scraper plate. This main vein is chopped out, it's thrown. Once it's thrown, you get 2 little halves of this cigar leaves. So these 2 little halves are bunched together, okay, like that. It's bunched together, and this is the inside part, it's called filler. Okay, the inside part, this filler is rolled like that. How you fold napkin by pleats, it's pleated and rolled like that. Not with the fresh leaves, once the leaf is dried. So it's dried in the warehouse under shade or could be under sun. It depending on the drying and the curing process, it gives the character and the color of the cigar. So that's how the leaves are rolled. Okay, it's folded one after one, it's folded like pleats. Okay, it's folded like pleats. So 2 leaves are there, maybe another 2 leaves. So 4 leaves are together. It crumpled, it crushed, and it folded in length. Then with another leaf, let's take another leaf. Same from that leaf also, the vein will be removed. And this part, this will be a different variety of leaf. So this part will be used as a binder that will bind the cigar. So this crumpled leaves which will be used as a filler. With another leaf, start from one corner. I will add some video from another one corner. This is rolled, and every cigar is rolled manually by hand. With the process of making one cigar, it said, I have seen in the Cuban cigar factory, each cigar is touched at least 500 times. So 500 times it's hand touched. So if you consider this is a cigar leaf binder, this part is chopped off with the scraper. It is chopped off, and so if you can see, if you can imagine, if it's a dried leaf, this is the skin of the cigar, and another cover will come, which will be the final casing. Okay. So, 3-part roller, binder and filler. Outside part is roller, this is binder which will bind the inside tobacco leaves, and the inside part is called filler. So, that is how the cigar is made. Okay. Now, let me take you to the next process of the varieties of cigar, how it is made and how it is named, how different cigars are named according to the size and the color. Okay. So, please stay tuned until the end of the video to get a lot of knowledge, a whole bit of knowledge about how cigars are made, the price, preservation, how it is placed in the humidor, the temperature and the humidity that is maintained in the humidor, followed by the price, and finally how to smoke a cigar. Everything I will detail in the video. So, request you everyone to please stay tuned until the end. Okay. So, continue. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Knowledge Avenue. Let us go to the new chapter next. What I was talking about is Cuban cigar. Now, can any of you can any of you tell me what is the name, what is the scientific name of the tobacco leaf? It is very similar to what it contains, nicotine. So, the scientific name of cigar, the tobacco leaf from where cigar is made, is Nicotiana tabacum. Nicotiana, the term derived from the content, what the leaf contains is tobacco. So, Nicotiana tabacum is the scientific name of the tobacco leaf from where cigar is made, cigar is obtained. Now, here is a surprise. I am going to open the treasure box. Here we go. Can you see what it is? Yes, it is the treasure box, and here is the treasure, a box of Havanos, Cohiba. Cohiba is one of the best and most popular Cuban cigar which is manufactured in Havana, and the authenticity can be proved by these stickers. Say this. This is the seal of the government which proves the authenticity of the cigar. Same like DOCG wines. This tells from where the cigar has been derived, from its made, and this is the certificate of the cigar. This is the certificate of the cigar, Havanos. Okay, I will detail about that later. You can see here different size and types of cigar, all of different shapes and length. This is a torpedo. This is the longest, it's a double corona, okay, and this is standard, this is the corona. If you say corona is the cigar which has got 5 and 5/8 inch of length. So, this is 5 and 5/8 inch of length of corona, that is the length of the cigar. And the width of the cigar, the diameter of the cigar is measured by 64th of an inch. So, if it says 50 by 64, that means 50 by 64 of an inch is the diameter of this cigar. So, there are 3 identifying quality by which you can identify a cigar, is the length, the width or the diameter of the cigar, and the color of the cigar. You must have heard the color is, all colors are termed in Spanish. Say claro. Claro in Spanish means clear. So, any cigar which is clear or very light yellowish or light brown in color is called claro. All these cigar here, apart from one, are Colorado Claro. Colorado, sorry, all the cigars are Maduro, and this is, you can see these torpedoes. See the difference in color, the difference in color of the cigar. Okay, not both are of same color. I am showing it in background of this yellow color so that you can identify the difference of this color. It's not of same color. If I put the third one, you can identify the difference of color. This is Claro, this one is Claro. Okay, it's clear, very, it's lightly light golden color, so it's called Claro. This is Colorado Maduro. Maduro means dark in color, little darker in color, and Maduro is very dark. Maduro cigars are very dark in color, okay, like dark brown. So accordingly those cigars are termed. Now apart from this Cohiba, I have got another box which I am going to show you. This is a cheaper variety of cigar which is not very popular worldwide, but it's another Cuban cigar. The specialty is the packing. Every cigar is individually glass packed, and the name is Guantanamera. Okay, the name is Guantanamera. Same Havanos, the sticker Havanos. Here was the seal which I have, this is the seal which I have broken to open that. So this was a sealed pack. And the speciality of these cigars are, each of the cigars are packed in a glass case to preserve its quality, its moisture and the quality content. You can see the vein of the cigar leaf, the color. It is Colorado Maduro, little darker in color, darker brown. The specialty, this is a cut cigar. Cohiba was uncut cigar, the head was uncut, and this is a cut cigar. This is, if you say the body of the cigar, a cigar has two parts. The bottom part which is cut while manufacturing, it is called the foot of the cigar, and the head part from where smokers they smoke the cigar, this is called the head. So head and the foot. The foot is already cut in all the cigars, but the head in some cigars like in Cohiba which I have shown before, that was covered, so it was uncut. But Guantanamera is a cut cigar, so you don't have to carry a cutter. You just carry that cigar in a case, anytime you can smoke it. Okay. Now let's come to different parts of a cigar. I have opened the box of Cohiba. Now I have taken one Corona. Okay, so let's show you different parts of this cigar. A cigar has got three parts which I mentioned before. Inside part is called filler. So whatever tobaccos are there inside, these are the filler part. On top of that there is a binder. To cover the filler is a binder, and on the outermost casing this is the wrapper. A good quality wrapper should have less prominent veins. So if I take another, if I compare that with this one, you can identify the difference of quality of the wrapper. This is Guantanamera. See the Guantanamera wrappers, the veins of the tobacco leaf are very prominent. You can see the vein of the tobacco leaf, whereas if you see Cohiba, in Cohiba the veins are not prominent. Okay, so that should be the best quality of the cigar, the veins should not be prominent in the wrapper. Wrapper gives the color, the identity to the cigar, and it should have the distinctive smell by which a customer smells the cigar before buying it. Okay. So, three parts of a cigar. Inside part, to summarize, is the filler, where 2 to 4 tobacco leaves are taken together, crushed, folded or rolled, and then after rolling it is covered with another whole leaf, which is called the binder. Now, these binder leaves are fine quality leaves, but these are discarded. While selecting the wrapper leaves, those leaves which had holes or some discoloration, those leaves are used as a binder. Binder leaves should have the quality of a good tensile strength, so that it should not break, it should not be brittle, it should be easily foldable. So, after those filler leaves, it is wrapped with the binder, and finally with the best quality leaf, that is the wrapper, the cigar is rolled and finished. The head, that foot part is cut according to the length, according to the desired length, to give the shape and the length of the cigar, and the head part is folded and capped with a vegetable gum. But this vegetable gum is used as a pinpoint size. So, you take it on a pin, that vegetable gum, put it in that leaf and then paste it. It is a vegetable gum without any odor or without any flavor. So, that does not spoil the taste of the cigar. So, that is the part of this cigar. Let us come to the sticker part. It is written República de Cuba, same like DOCG wine, Denominazione de Controlata de Garantita. Same with the cigar, it guarantees that this cigar is made in a region of Cuba. What region is mentioned? Para Tabacos. Para Tabacos is the region. Selo de Granta Nacional de Procedencia. Okay, so sale in the national province of Cuba. So, it is for the sale in Cuba only. That is the sticker. Without the sticker, the cigar will be considered as a fake Cuban cigar. Okay. So, that was the parts of the cigar. Now, let us come to the storage of the cigar. Cigar is always kept in a humidor. Humidor is a box where temperature and humidity is maintained. When cigar is exported, this box, the wood is made of cider wood. Cigar has got the quality of absorbing flavor. So, if any strong wooden box is used for packaging, cigar may absorb the flavor of the wood, and that may spoil the taste of the cigar. That is the reason cider wood is used, and it is a cheaper variety of wood, and it does not allow moisture to pass through the box. Okay, that is the reason cider wood is used. Same for the humidor, cider wood is used in the humidor as well. The ideal temperature for keeping cigar is same like red wine, normally 15 to 18 degrees centigrade, and the humidity is maintained between 65 to 70%. So, within 65 to 70% the humidity is maintained. If it is too humid, that will form molds in the cigar, or it will make the cigar moist and will have a foul taste. If it is too dry, it will originate a dry smoke, which none of the customer will like it. So, always it has to be maintained between 65 to 70% humidity. In a humidor box, a wet piece of cloth is put in, so that it keeps the moisture content between that range 65 to 70, and the temperature is 15 to 18 degrees C. Okay, so that is the storage and humidity maintained to keep a cigar. Now let's compare the color of the cigar. As you can see here, this cigar is dark in color, and the rest of this cigar is darker than these two, and these are of same color. Now what is this color, or by this color how the cigars are termed? As I said, claro, in short it's called CCC, claro. Claro means clear, which is light golden brown in color. Colorado claro is a medium or tan colored cigar. Darker color of Colorado claro is Colorado, which is darker than Colorado claro, and Colorado Maduro is dark brown. So this one is Colorado Maduro. Colorado Maduro, it's a dark brown color cigar, Colorado Maduro. Let's going to the lighter part. This one is Colorado Maduro, darker. It is Colorado, little lighter than this. So this is tan colored cigar, and on top these two are Colorado. Colorado is like reddish brown color. Okay, so these two are Colorado. If you want to see a lighter color cigar, this is a claro. This is a claro. Okay, a lighter color cigar, claro. So this are different colored cigar. According to the color, the cigars are termed. So what I said, this one is Colorado Maduro. Maduro is a dark brown color cigar, darker than that, and if something is very black and it has got a shiny or oily appearance on top of the casing, that is called natural. Natural is, or black color cigar is called Oscuro. Oscuro is a black color cigar. I don't have an Oscuro at the moment with me. So Oscuro is a black color cigar, but I will show you the image. And apart from that, there is another color cigar which is made usually with fresh leaves. You know, usually cigar leaves are matured for 6 to 8 weeks. Those leaves are little greenish in color. Cigar which is greenish in color, those are called candela. So candela cigars should be very light and greenish in color, yellowish or greenish in color. Those are candela. So candela cigar should be towards this side. So these are the names of the cigar according to its color. Now let's come to the size. As you can see here, all these cigars has got different sizes. The standard size is called Corona. Corona standard size is 5 and 5/8 of an inch. If you look at the scale, say it's 5 and 5/8. This is 5/8 of an inch. This is a Corona. Okay, this cigar is a Corona cigar. Cigar which are longer than Corona, those are called double Corona. Double Corona, the length usually is in millimeter. If I say, it's around 193 194 millimeter. So say this one, this is 150 here, and from here another 30 more maybe. Okay, so this is a double Corona. Double Corona is not exactly double the size of Corona. So according to the length of the cigar, it's classified in different terms. Say like Corona, Corona Grande, double Corona, Petit Corona. Petit Corona is a smaller cigar. I have a Petit Corona here. Okay, it's a Guantanamera Petit Corona. It's a small Corona, smaller than the Corona cigars. This is the Corona. Say this It's smaller than the corona. It's petit corona. Petit means small. Okay, so here I had Guantanamera and Cohiba. So these are the length of the cigar. Ring size of the cigar, once, very interestingly, if you go to a jeweler shop and want to order a ring, they will give you a ring gauge to measure the size of your finger. Same with the cigar, it is measured as a ring gauge. Okay, how you make a ring, same like a ring gauge, and that is measured by 1/64 of an inch. 1/64 of an inch. So if a cigar is specified as 5 into 50, what does it mean? 5 into 50 means 5 inch is the length of the cigar and 50 is the ring size of the cigar. Now 50 ring size means 50/64. If you calculate that 50/64 into 1 inch, it will come around 0.78, which is 19.84 millimeter. So let's see if it's in millimeter. If it's 19.54, see exactly 19, nearly 20. Okay, nearly 20. So this is a 50 ring size cigar. Okay, this is a 50 ring size cigar. So we'll name it as 5/50. That means 5 inch length and 50/64 of ring size is the diameter of the cigar. Okay, so that was all about the color, length and diameter of the cigar. Now we'll come to the most interesting part of how to smoke a cigar. So let's enjoy. Now here's the best part of a cigar, how to present a cigar. Before I say how to present a cigar, let me tell you, cigar comes under the course of sorbet. So in French classical menu, cigar is considered within the sorbet course. So along with sorbet, a cigar is offered. But nowadays in most of the restaurants you will find the restaurants are non-smoking. So cigars are no more offered in the sorbet course. If anywhere in any establishment cigar is allowed to smoke, that is offered at the end of the meal along with coffee. So when coffee or after dinner liqueur is served, at that time the sommelier comes with the cigar trolley or the humidor box, and from there he offers the cigar. Now while offering the cigar, either the full box of the cigar, means inside the humidor, that is taken to the guest. When the guest chooses which cigar he wants, sommelier has to precisely pick up that cigar, present it on a side plate, and that side plate is placed from the left hand side of the guest. The side plate comes from the left hand side of the guest. Usually a good cigar like Cohiba, this is an uncut cigar. Uncut means you can see the head is not cut, but the foot is cut. So it's an uncut cigar. Many guests, they do not want the wrapper to be removed. So they remove the wrapper when the ash of the cigar comes towards the close to the wrapper, then they remove it. It's very easy to remove the wrapper. Okay, wrapper is loose, it's not stuck to the cigar. So here is a cigar. Now to cut a cigar, you need a cigar cutter. I bought this cigar cutter from Cuba. You can see it's written Habanos. So I bought it from Havana, and this is a cigar cutter. It's a straight cutter. Okay, so it can only cut the cigar in a straight way. There are different cuts. There could be a V-like cutter. The blade is like V. So once you cut with that cutter, it will cut the cigar inside like a V. So it will cut inside like a V. Or with that V cutter, you can make a cut of a rose. That cut of the cigar is called rosette. So rosette cut of cigar head. I have a straight cutter and I prefer cigar to be smoked as a straight cut, so I cut a cigar straight way. While cutting the cigar, take the cigar in the left hand side, and on your right hand the sommelier cut that cigar in the dumbwaiter. How to cut it? Put that ring inside and cut it in one snappy shot. Okay, so straight, sharp and snappy, one cut. Okay, done. See the cut now. Okay, so at one go always carry the side plate, because you need that side plate to keep the remaining cut part. Here the cigar is cut. Let me give you an idea what is the price of a cigar. I will burn that cigar. The price of this cigar, a normal Havana cigar in India, this cigar will cost you around 2000 to 2100 rupees. Okay, one piece of the cigar will cost 2000 to 2100 rupees. This cigar, a double Claro, a double Corona, will cost not less than 3200 to 3500 rupees. A Cohiba double Corona price will be around 3500 rupees. Guantanamera, it's a cheaper quality cigar. The price in India for each of this cigar is around 1700 rupees. 1700 each cigar. Okay. But if anyone of you are interested about smoking or buying a cigar, write a comment, give your number and I will contact you. Okay, if you want to try it. Okay, now let's lit the cigar. Cigar is usually lit by a double sided matchstick. Make sure the matchstick does not contain sulfur or wax coated matchstick. The smell of the wax or sulfur will spoil the smell of the cigar. So it has to be a neutral wooden matchstick, preferably of cider wood. If you don't have it, you can even light it with a lighter. Most of the guests, they prefer the cigar to be roasted before lighting it. So how to roast a cigar? Always hold the cigar like that. It should have a long flame, and slowly but fast you roast the cigar, okay, on the skin. You roll the cigar and roast the cigar. It will not burnt, it will simply warm it up. Okay, so that's how the roasting is done. Yes, it's warm and it will help to lit the cigar. Now I am going to lit the cigar. The foot of the cigar is always lit. Okay, make sure the whole part, the whole foot is lit. If it's lit partially, the ash will form from one side and it will spoil the cigar. There is a way of taking the smoke as well. Okay, it's not like cigarette. Now I can see the smoke is coming out. To all the viewers, let me tell you the statutory warning: smoking is injurious to health, but this is luxury. Okay, so now I am going to smoke that cigar. Now you can all see that the entire foot part is burning. It's not partially burnt, the entire foot part is burning. There is a trick of smoking, not like cigarette. In case of smoking cigar, the smoke should not be inhaled. It's very similar to red wine or any wine. You take the smoke, roll it inside your mouth, all the taste buds will soak the fragrance of the cigar and you exhale it. Okay, never inhale the smoke of the cigar, you will start coughing. Okay, whereas in case of cigarette you can inhale the smoke, but not in case of cigar. Cigar smoke is very, very strong. So once again I am smoking it, see how it is smoked. Okay, so that's how a cigar is smoked. Just a little bit of more information: if you want to smoke a cigar, best you can enjoy it if you have a glass of sherry or a single malt. You can dip the butt of the cigar in that drink and you can smoke it. Along with the smoke you will get the flavor of the single malt whiskey or a sherry, okay, or any liqueur. That's how you can enjoy the cigar. If you like it, I would request you to please subscribe my channel to get this kind of exclusive knowledge of different parts and avenues of the world, and please comment it on what kind of video you want. Accordingly I will try to share if I have any information or if I have any objects like that to show you, to share the knowledge. And of course please like, comment and subscribe on my channel to get updated on the new videos and the best videos with full of knowledge. Welcome to Knowledge Avenue. Thank you.